The time is just gone 9:43 a.m. as we continue with the broadcast, and we wrap up this morning's broadcast with Sister Abeer Zayyad, who has been the guest of Salam Media since last week, being right through the length and breadth of South Africa, alhamdulillah, and the feedback that we have been receiving coming through from listeners, viewers, and also all the partners, all the organizations that have partnered with us with this tour. Alhamdulillah, it's been a wonderful report and feedback that we have been getting. People are much better informed, and this was the purpose of this trip, is to educate people and to provide us with an update on what is taking place in Al-Quds and in Jerusalem. Now, today is a day of major concern, which is the Flag Day March by thousands and thousands of settlers who will be converging in Jerusalem and in the old city. And already I've seen Sister Abeer Zayyad post one video where we've seen the harassment already starting to take place on the streets of Al-Quds. And we're going across now to be joined by our sister Abeer Zayyad. Sister Abeer, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome. Yes, wonderful that you are able to join us this morning, and this is your last day, alhamdulillah, for this particular trip in South Africa, and we make dua that there will be a lot more that you will be making, and alhamdulillah, it's been such a wonderful tour. It's been wonderful being in your company. It's been wonderful listening to you, alhamdulillah, and right across South Africa, people have appreciated you coming out here and sharing what you have with us. Just your analysis, how did the trip go for you personally, Sister Abeer?
It was emotional, and it was just nice to see all these people are interesting and having all this love for Jerusalem and for Al Aqsa Mosque. You feel that you are not alone. You feel how much people are willing to do and to know about Al Aqsa Mosque, and it just give me a hope and encourage. And I hope to see all these audience all the people that we met them. I hope to see all of them, inshallah, in Jerusalem, and this will be amazing to host them in Jerusalem and to continue what we started here in making more knowledge about history and archaeology of Jerusalem.
Yes, alhamdulillah, and we at Salam Media, alhamdulillah, are honored to have you as our guest and to be able to facilitate your trip throughout South Africa. And for us personally, as a media organization, there's just so much value that you've added to us as a media organization, inshallah, and to continue with promoting the struggle for the people of Palestine, as you have been doing all these years, Sister Abeer. And I've just seen some wonderful, wonderful messages come through on how people have actually appreciated you and appreciated your knowledge and what you have actually brought to South Africa to inspire us to continue with supporting the Palestinian cause.
Also, these people that I met them, as I said, it was informative. How to say it? It was very important to see all of them. I met children, adults from different ages. I listened to a lot of interesting questions. Even the children, they was so having a lot of knowledge. They would like to know more. They was asking. This just make me feel fascinated with these children and how much they are going and willing to do, and also to be participate on all these meeting and meet all these nice people and to have all these interesting questions. It's just amazing. Salam Media had done a great job of gathering all these people together, all these meetings that we was able to achieve it and to do it in just a small time. It just with a good organization, alhamdulillah, organized it in a very nice way that we was able to do all of this in a short time. So I want just to say Jazakallah khairan for all the people who was involved in this, and also for all the people who participate in this meeting, the schools, the mosques, and A huge thank also for the ulama that we had met them through our tour, and also the ulama was very, very humble and very um, welcoming, and this is very important for me.
Yes, and now that we in South Africa, Sister Abeer, have been empowered, have been better informed with your trip and all your presentations, all your discussions that you've had with people, it is for us here in South Africa to utilize all this knowledge that you've brought, what you have said, to continue with the support, inshallah, and take our activism in South Africa to another level now.
Inshallah, that also to encourage more and more people to come to visit Al Aqsa Mosque by themselves. And this is one of the goals that we was trying to achieve it in this tour, to encourage more people to come to Al Aqsa Mosque and to learn about Al Aqsa Mosque. So I'm based in Al Aqsa. I will be waiting for each one of you to come, and I will be more than happy to take all of you in Al Aqsa Mosque, in a free tour, and inshallah you will enjoy it and you will fall in love more and more in Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Yes, I'm just looking at all these pictures that are flashing on the screen as you are talking, and certainly you are leaving us with many, many memories, Sister Abeer, and wonderful memories, memories that just keep on inspiring us over and over again. And I know you're going to go back, but the situation in Al-Quds as we speak right now, today, being the Flag Day. I've seen that video clip that you posted on one of the Muslim groups in South Africa, and it's a day of major concern for the people of Palestine. So, all that you have been saying and highlighting the plight of the people of Jerusalem, the future of Masjidul Al Aqsa. But again, today we're going to see a day, and I'm sure Palestinians are concerned. They are worried because we already started seeing security people in the streets, pushing people around, threatening to beat them up. So all of this is going to be taking place today.
Yeah, it is the day that they all the time they attack the Palestinian people, and the attacking start from morning. They do not wait even to the time of they say that Flag Day it will start. So from morning they kick out the prayers from Al Aqsa Mosque, and after that they start attacking the people next to Chen Gate in Al Aqsa, and also in the market at Damascus Gate. And we seen already some videos while they are beating one of our youth and threatening of shooting. And also we had already seen part from the Israel government, the racist government has already entered inside the Al-Aqsa Mosque. One minister had already entered inside the mosque, and the wife of Itamar Ben Gvir also entered to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and we are expecting that other ministers of these government will enter in Al-Aqsa, and this is just a danger thing, and we are expecting attacking more and more for the people in the coming hours. This day is one of the hardest day that is to go through Al-Aqsa Mosque and through Jerusalem. They always beat us and attacked us in this day. Me myself had been attacked many times in this day.
Yes, Sister Abeer, we're going to go for a quick ad break, and when we come back, we want to continue. I just want to talk a bit more about this day, and thereafter, obviously, we will wrap up. But so we'll just put you on hold, and we're going to go for a quick ad break.
Located along the banks of the Crocodile River bordering the Kruger National Park. As a guest at Buckler's Africa Lodge, one can enjoy an amazing sunrise or sunset on our spacious deck area while you catch a glimpse of some wildlife sightings along the Crocodile River. The sounds of the African savanna will greet you whilst you enjoy your morning coffee. Buckler's Africa Lodge by Tingana Collection. Buckler's Africa Lodge is ideally situated only 6 kilometers from the Crocodile Bridge Gate in the Kruger National Park. Catering for all travelers with variety, we have 4 types of the finest rooms: superior rooms, deluxe rooms, deluxe suites, and 2-bedroomed family units. Each room is equipped with the finest amenities to make your stay unforgettable. Guests can choose between the self-catering option or book their accommodation with breakfast and dinner included. Buckler's Africa Lodge is your ideal location for the ultimate Kruger getaway experience. We specialize in exhilarating and educational game drives in Kruger, tailor-made to suit your family. Inquire about our various accommodation offerings and other activities. Visit www.tingana.co.za for more information. Buckler's Africa Lodge by Tingana Collection. Experience the pulse of Africa with us.
Tune into Salam Media via audio stream.
Well, with respect to conflict, I think South Africa has always had a very clear position. It will endeavor in every case to play a role in seeking, in helping conflicting to come together. This is the foundation of our own constitutional democracy, that where there is conflict, where there's disagreement, we would that there shouldn't be a resort to arms, but that parties that are in conflict must come together around the negotiation table, and where needed, the help and participation of others so that they might find resolution. We know that the involved parts go beyond a bilateral, it's a much wider issue. Don't wish to be returned to the situation of the Cold War.
The Minister of International Relations for South Africa, Minister Naledi Pandor.
This is Salam Media.
SANZAF's Meals Distribution Project aims to create food security for those in need. By supporting our program, you can help us in our mission to provide access to nutritious meals on a daily basis and help us extend our reach. Join SANZAF in the fight against hunger by contributing to our food security initiatives. To learn more, visit sanzaf.org.za or call 011 834 6046. SANZAF, changing lives through development and relief.
It's a new beginning. It's a new era. Salam Media, humanitarian journalism.
The time is just gone 9:54, and we are wrapping up the tour, the campaign of Abeer Zayyad to South Africa, and being a guest of Salam Media, alhamdulillah, and a guest of many organizations right across the country. And alhamdulillah, the tour has yielded many benefits, but also at the same time, it is what Sister Abeer Zayyad has been warning about, the dangers associated with the people of Palestine, the people of Jerusalem, Al-Quds, and calling for international solidarity and support to protect them. And this is exactly what is taking place, where we see thousands upon thousands of these illegal Israeli settlers descending into Jerusalem today, participating in this racist, fascist flag march day, their racism in full display, and celebrating the illegal occupation and annexation of Jerusalem, and chanting slogans, inflammatory, even to the point of threatening and saying that the second Nakba is coming. Sister Abeer, yes, as I mentioned, coinciding with what you have been saying, and you mentioned about politicians already in Al Aqsa, where previously we've seen that they left, they didn't go into Al Aqsa, but now it is just becoming more and more in recent years, where what you have been saying all the time, Al Aqsa in danger, the future plans. I've seen the presentations that you have done in the various visits that we made in the various cities and towns as well, and this is exactly the situation as we speak right now.
Yes, it's exactly because Israel all the time, these guys, regime, they each time they start a new thing, it's happening a new thing each time inside the mosque. So each time they develop a new thing and they make it as a fact. And all the time when anyone speak with them, any national government, they say it's we are keeping the status quo. We are keeping the status quo. But the fact the status quo had been changed many times since 1967 till today. So they are not keeping it at all. They all the time they're changing the situation inside Al-Aqsa Mosque by force, and what they are doing is far from that. So at the end, they now I see that far from Likud, Knesset, the Israel Parliament, they are singing the national song for Zionists inside Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is speaking about killing us also. So they are now singing it inside the mosque, So you can know how much this is hard and not easy, and it's a big danger on the mosque and on the people of Jerusalem. As you said, last year they was saying very loudly that they want to kill the Arab, and also they want to make a new Nakba. And today from morning, if you hear the video that it was released already this morning, also you can hear them in Hebrew speaking about killing the Arab. And no one, of course, stop things like this, which is completely racist. But for them, it's accepted if it is against the Arab. This is a hard situation, and today is a day that could be doing a huge change in the status quo of Al Aqsa Mosque.
Yes, and also, Sister Abeer, in this video clip that you posted this morning, and I noticed one thing is we are seeing even the Israeli security forces changing, and people that they are enlisting from all around the world to come and serve in the Israeli security forces, because we've seen a few black faces now, Israeli security forces walking around with guns, and this is the problem that we have highlighted in South Africa, where we've got people from South Africa going to serve in the Israeli Defense Force, in the Israeli military, and it appears as if this recruitment is still taking place, just judging from what we've seen on this video.
Yeah, it's this issue is a big issue. A lot of these police officers coming from different country, from South Africa, from Kenya, other coming from Russia, from France, and they come and they do all these racist things, and they go back to the country that they came from it, like if they did not do anything. And even one of the French program, they host one of these police women, and they ask her if she shoot children, and she say yes. So it's very clear these guys, they come, they taking military training and do all these violence and racist things, and after that they go back to the country that they come from it. So it's also bad for the community that they are going back for it after they serve 2 years in races in apartheid country. So it will affect, of course, in the community that they're going back for it. But also it's effect on us, because these people, they are so racist against us, and it's just to make us it does not make a sense that people from different countries have the right to come and to live and to do whatever they want and to be racist against us in our country and try to kick us out from our country, and in the same time they go back to their own country and live freely in their country like if they did not do anything or participate in this apartheid that we are living in.
Yes, but one thing that stood out for me as well, and I'm sure it stood out for many people during your tour of South Africa, is the courage of the Palestinian people, the will, the bravery of the people of Palestine to continue standing up to all this aggression and oppression taking place, Sister Abeer.
The thing that sometime you need to understand that the people of Palestine had already tried Nakba, and they already have the experience of being refugee. 2/3 of the Palestinian people become refugee at once. So this is just taught us that we are not supposed to run, even if they kill us, like what they had done in 1948. So from that moment, most of the Palestinian people decide that to die inside your home is much, much better than to be a refugee. So it's become like a saying that they pass it from one generation to another, and none of us have the will to leave the country. It does not matter how what it is, what they are going to do. Even if we know that we will be killed, we are not leaving. And we believe also that we was chosen to protect this place by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is for us is enough reason to stay in our native land, that we was in it and we will be in it all the time. We as a Palestinian people, we are the Canaanite, we are the native people. We established Jerusalem before 10,000 years. So we are there. We established many cities and villages in Palestine more than before than 10,000 years, and this is our country, and we have a continuity of living since that time to today, and we are not willing to give our land to any place. This is our land, and to be courage or not courage, this is not a choice. It's a choice that it's our country, and we are not leaving.
Yes, Sister Abeer. In fact, I'm just reading a message that was posted on the Salam Media group yesterday saying, if only I could do justice. However, Jazakallah khairan, shukran jazilan to Salam Media, the sponsors, the investors, from hosting one of the most exceptional Palestinian awareness program in South Africa. You know how to pick them, saying, Viva Sister Abeer Zayyad. So Alhamdulillah, we have got so much wonderful, we have had so much positive feedback with your trip. And I'm sure for you, there have been many highlights. What are some of the highlights during your trip here in South Africa that come to mind?
In fact, there was a lot of things. There's not one thing, but as I said before, that the most thing that it was fascinated for me is the children. How much they are interested, how much they want to learn, how much they are in love for Al Aqsa, for Jerusalem, even that they does not have a lot, or some of them have never been in Al Aqsa Mosque before. But even that, for them, it was very, very interesting, and they want to study about it. The flags, what they was saying, children was something else fascinated, that I would like always to be with them, and to make sure that this new generation is connected with Al Aqsa Mosque, inshallah.
Well, inshallah, and we at Salam Media have decided we will do a post-mortem, and we will link up with the various organizations and schools to see how we can continue promoting the cause of Palestine with the children, because this is absolutely important. This is necessary as well. And Sister Abeer, I must say that I know you are very, very tired. I don't know where you got all the strength, where all the energy, because there were programs back to back all the time. And we could see it. I mean, our people at Salam Media were also tired, but for you personally, and also your sister who has accompanied you on this trip, it was stressful at times. It was tiring at times. But Alhamdulillah, Allah has given you the strength to continue regardless. And I'm sure you are looking forward to going home now.
Inshallah, of course, inshallah, we're looking to go back. I miss the mosque, I miss my family. So inshallah, I will be soon there and seeing them again, inshallah.
Well, inshallah, Allah take you and your sister back home safely, inshallah. And certainly, looking forward to linking up with you as we have been doing for the last, I don't know how many years now, on a regular basis. All the news coming out of Al Aqsa, the Al Aqsa updates. And I must say, Sister Abeer, personally from me as well, it's been an absolute honor actually having known you, having part and parcel of this trip, accompanying you on the trip as well, inshallah, sharing the platforms sometimes on stage. And, it was just wonderful. Allah accept your work. Allah accept your efforts. Allah grant you a long and a healthy life, inshallah, to continue being an inspiration to millions right across the entire world, and also to the people of South Africa. And more importantly, inshallah, I am looking forward to the day where I personally, and I know you're encouraging people to come to Al Aqsa, I personally am looking forward to, inshallah, coming through to Al Aqsa as well, inshallah, and meeting up with you in Al Aqsa.
Inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan for everything.
Yes, and obviously looking forward to seeing you off later this evening. But I know you need a lot of rest. You need to recover. You need to pack your bags. There is just so much that you need to get ready for your trip back home, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yes, so I think from all of us, and I speak on behalf of our listeners and our viewers and the people who have interacted with Sister Abeer Zayyad during this trip to South Africa, that we wish her well during this trip. We wish her a safe trip back home, inshallah, so that she can go back and be in the company of her beloved family, and more important, importantly in Masjidul Al Aqsa, which she has this immense love for Masjidul Al Aqsa. And alhamdulillah, we have benefited from her stories about Masjidul Al Aqsa. We have benefited from her knowledge, from her expertise as an archaeologist on a professional level. So there's just so much value that has come through with this campaign of Abeer Zayyad in South Africa. So Abeer, once again, we wish you well, inshallah. Looking forward to seeing you off this evening. But for now, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
That was Abeer Zayyad with us this morning, just wrapping up her tour. And I must say, alhamdulillah, the messages of support that have come through have been phenomenal coming through. And today, let us think of our Palestinian brothers, our Palestinian sisters, as Palestinians will once again come under attack in Al-Quds. And this is what the racist flag march that is taking place today. Already a lot seems to be happening, and this is a Zionist regime that is celebrating with a colonial parade, emphasizing, rubbing it in to the faces of the Palestinian about this cruel subjugation of the people of Palestine, provoking them, humiliating them, and to the extent telling them the second Nakba is coming, your village will burn, we will now finish the job. These are the messages as these fascist thugs march through Jerusalem with a reign in terror, banging on houses, telling people the property belongs to us. And all of this is taking place. And we in South Africa, we in support of the people of Palestine, and we will stand up to this cruel system of domination, this crime against humanity, and we will continue doing whatever we can on a diplomatic level, calling on our government for the expulsion of the Israeli ambassador, the prosecution of Zionist supporters, and all these war crimes that have been committed by this brutal Zionist regime. And with that, I'm going to be signing off. And once again, it's been wonderful being back on the airwaves of Salam Media on this Thursday morning. Looking forward to your company once again tomorrow. So from myself and the team here at Salam Media, we also want to thank the various organizations, the people in all the cities right across South Africa, starting off in Johannesburg, from Kurtebau to Polokwane to Pretoria to Lenasia, Pietermaritzburg, Durban, Cape Town, Port Elizabeth, Nelspruit, right across the entire country, the ulama bodies, the various schools that have participated, the universities, the Palestine Solidarity organizations, and all ladies organizations, and each and every one of you at Salam Media. We want to express our gratitude, our appreciation for you, to you for accommodating us at Salam Media at all the various functions that we have held together with yourself, and looking forward to further engagement, inshallah, with yourselves going forward, so that we can continue with our work that we do as humanitarian journalism, to continue highlighting the oppression and the aggression against people taking place right across the world. So for now, from myself and the team, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.